Today we are going to look or see why the Europeans, especially the British, came to India, who ruled India for more than 200 years. The story begins from ancient times. There was a trade and commerce relationship between India and Europe since ancient times. There was a great demand for Indian spices like pepper, cardamom, ginger, and many other spices in Europe. The trade relationship continued between India, Europe, and other Asian countries even during the Middle Ages. The Arab merchants carried the ancient merchandise into Constantinople of Eastern Roman Empire. The Italian merchants would buy these goods and then sell in European countries. Like this, Constantinople was the center of international business and considered as a gate of European trade. While the Arab merchants had gained monopoly over trade in Asian countries, Italian traders had gained monopoly over trade in Europe. The merchandise from Asia had brought good profit to Italian merchants. The trade relationship was taking place smoothly until 1453. But after 1453, the story changed. The trade and commerce between Asia and Europe was taking place through the city of Constantinople. In 1453, the Ottoman Turks captured the city of Constantinople. As a result, all the trade routes connecting the city of Constantinople came under the control of Turks. The Turks started laying too many taxes on the goods passing through these routes. As a result, the merchants felt that the trade was not profitable. Meanwhile, Spain Portuguese were attempting to break the monopoly of Italian traders. They started encouraging courageous sailors to find a sea route to India. The invention of compass, astrolabe, and gunpowder further supported to this venture. Finally, the Portuguese were successful in discovering a new sea route to India. Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese sailor who left Lisbon and reached Kapadu near Calicut on east coast of India in 1498. By this, he was successful in discovering a new sea route to India. This route continued to be the route of trade between India and Europe for many years. Like this, the Portuguese were the first to re-establish the trade between India and Europe. With the success of Portuguese, many Dutch, French, and English arrived at India for trade. This development not only changed the history of India, it also changed the history of European countries. Finally, the Portuguese and Dutch had withdrawn from India, unable to withstand the competition from French and English by 18th century. Finally, the French and English restored to show their strength in order to establish their political supremacy over India. Meanwhile, the political volatility arose in the regions of Hyderabad and Carnatic, eastern part of Tamil Nadu, and both the French and English tried to exploit the situation in their favor. This led to three Carnatic wars.